Hello, everybody. I am SSB Showstopper, and today is the 8th of June, 2024. Feeling happy. It has been raining on and off for the past 2 weeks. It has been raining almost every day, but it's still warm. Time is still warm and all of that. But, we're grateful for a beautiful day as usual. No, I'm going to get right into it. Now we're in Makerel and Queen Ifrica have had their beef overnight, and it's due to the game. There's a gag and roast, or what they call trolling game, that Makerel tend to play on our TikTok live. Quite a few persons have participated in it from time to time. It has been nothing. They get their gifts, they win, they lose, this, that, and the third. So it's like when you're winning or when you're getting more gifts and your points have surpassed your opponent has to stay silent while you gag and roast them, right? Now, if they gain points and surpass yours, you gag and roast them. So that's how it's always been. They go in on each other's personal lives. I think it's Queen Nikki, dancehall Queen Nikki, and Makerel have always been playing the game. And so they always go at it, but it's nothing because, we're Jamaicans, we tend to have a tough skin and we can bounce back very easily. So it's like nothing to us to go in on each other or to take the blows because we can give it. You understand? Now, for some reason, the Guyanese decided that they want to participate in it. Makerel always caution you and let you know that, don't play the game if you can't stand it because it's a gag and roast or what they call trolling. It's a trolling game. And so your feelings might get hurt. They might say things that are offensive that you may not like. So you are cautioned not to play the game if you are overly sensitive or if you're a sensitive individual or stuff like that. No, this person decided that they're going to play the game. Makerel decided that she's going to gag and roast the individual and she's going for Guyana and letting them know all these kind of things about Guyana, whether it's true or false. It's all in the name of insulting and how deep you can go. So she was saying some derogatory things about Guyana. The Guyanese took offense to it. And they decide that they are going to go in on Jamaica, attack Jamaica. They're attacking Makerel, but they're attacking Jamaica at the same time. Now, Jamaicans have decided, for the most part, that they're going to throw Makerel under the bus. That this war is between Makerel and Guyana. It has nothing to do with Jamaicans. And a lot of persons have said that Makerel deserve it and this and that. And they should go in on her. They should, attack her and leave it be. Don't come for Jamaica. But for it kind of take a twist wherein the Guyanese decide that they're going to go in on Jamaica. No, the Jamaican decide that, listen, we're going to sit this one out, but we're going to give you a few blows. So Jamaica decide that they're going to attack back Guyana. No, with the attack back, Makerel come in and Makerel decide that she's going to stand 10 toes down. She's not apologizing for anything. And she's going to gag and roast Guyana again. So she was disrespecting all of them, going in on them and all these kind of things because they're coming for her disability. They're coming for her eyes that, she has a disability with her eyes and stuff like that. They were coming for her child and stuff. The woman who did it had apologized because she's saying that her child has nothing to do with it. So she apologized. The person who Makerel was gagging and roasting decided that he's going to play with Makerel again. So it's between him and Makerel. So he's basically saying that, this has nothing to do with Guyana. He can take it. He doesn't mind because he wants the clout. He makes money off it. They send gifts convert to money. And because of such, the guy is okay with it. So I'm not sure why every Guyanese are up in their feelings while at the same time, the person who she was gagging and roasting don't have an issue with it. He decided that he wants to play again with her and they're going in on each other. I think there was another female who said that she wants to go in because she wants to attack Makerel. That's not the game. The game is not to play to attack. The game is to play to win. But when you have points, that's when you attack. So I think persons are taking it wrong and they're in their feelings. And Makerel have warned you. So I cannot say I blame Makerel because she has always warned people that the game is about roasting, it's about trolling. And so if you can't take it and you're sensitive, you need to stay away from it. No, lo and behold, we have Miss Queen Ifrica who have come out and decided that she's going to defend Guyana and she's going to say that Makerel is trying to split up all Caribbean territories and she doesn't know what the the conflict is about. But she started disrespecting Makerel and going in on Makerel and talking about cocky this and that. And she's full of expletives when she's speaking. And so she's disrespecting Makerel. She's going in on her and her disability and all of that, and saying that Makerel is trying to split up the entire Caribbean region. And she loves Guyana and protect Guyana as a part of CARICOM and all these kind of things. Now, Makerel caught wind of it. She heard the disrespect. Makerel decided to go on and on. And it's like a whole montage of information that she's bringing about Queen Ifrica childhood and incorporating her being molested by her father, all of these kind of things, going in on her anatomy, or the person who Queen Ifrica was with, and all these type of things, and going on her family and stuff like that. So Makerel did not hold back. She went in full throttle and she was on and on and on and on like the Energizer Bunny, keep going and going and going after Miss Queen Ifrica. Now, here's my thing to it, because I see a lot of persons coming for Queen Ifrica right now on their live. I think Blinga, RT Boss, quite a few persons have been saying, and a lot of persons on social media have been saying that Queen Ifrica is wrong and stuff like that. People are saying that, they want to incorporate their intelligence and intellect into this, and saying that Makerel is wrong and she's too disrespectful and all of these kind of things. But when I look into it, this is where I come in. You know me, SS Devil Advocate. So I'm going to speak truth on both ends. Makerel is not wrong. The game is about gagging and roasting once you have a point over your opponent. So, and she also spoke of the rules. She also cautioned you that you're for sensitive individual, do not participate. You understand? So if you know that, why would you step into the arena thinking that you're a gladiator, but then you can't fight, you have no ammunition, and you're overly sensitive about every single thing that she's coming for you with? You understand? You should never have been there. And that's where I see it. That's how I see. You should never have been there. Because I'm not going into a gagging and roasting if I, number one, cannot cuss. Number two, I do not have any ammunition. That's not how you do battle. It matters not what the person is saying. You just allow them to speak, because they're just going to run out of gas eventually. You understand? But if you know you have no ammunition, you don't step into the arena. Period. That's what you don't do. Now, on the other part of Miss Queen Ifrica is someone that I respect as an entertainer and as a voice of reason. She has spoken out. I have done videos quite a few times on Miss Queen Ifrica in support of quite a number of things that she has spoken, including her personal life and what happened and stuff like that. I have done my video on it, and our videos to pluralize it and stuff. But Miss Ifrica, I think that you made a grave error, and it's two error. You said that you don't know fully what took place. That should have been a full stop. You shouldn't have went further. You said you don't know what took place or what the conflict is about. I'm paraphrasing, but that's exactly what you meant. And number two, you started disrespecting Makerel and you started supporting Guyana. If you don't know what something is about, it's best that you did a live and you inquire to find out what it's about and see wherein you can bridge a gap between Guyana and Jamaica, or Guyana and Makerel. Because if you were informed fully of what the conflict is about, you would not have said what you said about Makerel, because you would have been aware or made aware that it's a game, it's a gag and roast game, and she cautioned people all the time. So someone got offended by what she said about Guyana, and the entire Guyana decided that they're going to go in on Makerel for disrespecting their country. You understand? So if you were made aware of that, Miss Queen Ifrica, you wouldn't have done the video that you did, and you wouldn't have said those disrespectful things about Makerel. Number three, when you decide that you're going to upload a video and you're going to use expletives and disrespect people and come for their disability, which I won't hold against you personally, because so many Jamaicans have disrespected Makerel based on her disability. So I'm not sure why everybody turned moral police all of a sudden, because you aren't the first or the only person to do it. So many persons have come after Makerel, and that have been, even in the gagging and roasting, they have always come for her disability. That's what they always do. Saying that she's ugly and that she a fisheye, cockeye, this, that, and the third. They're always coming for her. So when Miss Queen Ifrica decided that she's going to call her cockeye, I don't see why so many persons would take an offense. I'm expecting Makerel too, but the most part, all these people who are coming for Ifrica have said the same thing about Makerel. You understand? So, with that being said, I can understand that point. I will give to Queen Ifrica because she is saying something that everybody else did. Number three, I'm saying that you had no right to go there being unaware. That's all I'm saying. You had no right, Miss Queen Ifrica, to go there being unaware. You have done this more than once. I remember when you spoke about Minister Hall, formerly Lady Saw, when I think you had contacted her to squash some beef between her and Spice, and I think the minister didn't really have any interest in communicating with you or whatever the case may be. You uploaded a video and you decided to disrespect Minister Hall and using your big expletives just the same and saying that a Spice she attack when she a throw her word and she a this and that. We know a Spice a worry talk and you not feel her energy, you not feel her gospel. These are the things that you are known to do, Miss Queen Ifrica. Minister Hall took an offense to it because she didn't call Spice name and it was several persons who are in entertainment that Minister Hall had an issue with. But you took it and you put it at Spice's foot to create a further because the woman probably weren't interested in having a discourse with you or to squash anything via you. You decided that, okay, she doesn't want to and she feels that she's better than me. I'm going to throw it out there and let a bigger beef happen. And it was what? It came out to be a fiasco because Spice did not answer. Spice did not take the bait. You understand when you said these things and it could have been avoided. You also said recently that between Skeng and Valiant going at it. And you know, clashing is a part of dancehall, right? Whether I might support it or I might not. Clashing is a part of dancehall and it's a part of the culture. The two artists going at it. You have decided that you're going to what? Insult Mavado. You're saying that if Skeng don't careful, he's going to be like the next Mavado. Mavado is a very rich entertainer and people are saying that she mean that he cannot come to Jamaica, he's going to run off and can't come to Jamaica. Mavado can come to Jamaica. It's just that the system has been biased towards him and because of the court case in the attorney at law being sued, they issue an arrest warrant for Mavado and because of such, it's like he should leave the case alone or if he come to Jamaica to pursue it, he's going to be arrested. There's a warrant out for him. So that's the issue. It's not like he cannot come. He can come at will. So I'm not sure where you get the argument from. Or are you suggesting that he's going to be in litigation with an attorney? Because that's what Mavado reality is. He's doing his shows. He's still rich. He's putting out music. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Then you also said that Valiant will never be the next Vibes Cartel. I'm not sure, Miss Queen Ifrica, who wants to be a very successful dancehall artist at the top of their career at the expense of their freedom. I'm not sure who wants to be that. I might want the success of the individual, but I certainly do not want their demise. I don't want it to come at the cost of my freedom. And I don't think any sane, intelligent, or even well-thinking artist would want that for themselves. So I'm not sure the avenue that you're going at, but you're taking jabs at people, Miss Ifrica, and it is coming off very offensive. They may not say anything, but their fans are saying something. You are saying too much. Sometimes it's good to think, Miss Ifrica, or think twice before speaking. You are a woman, like I said, that I respect. I've listened to you all the time. I follow you. I subscribe and all of these kind of things I have done. But when there's an error, it has to be acknowledged. You understand? You're not always right, Miss Ifrica, and that's how it is. You are not always right. You shouldn't have stepped into it and add your 2 cents to something that you are ignorant of. And that's what you did. And that's why the public is coming at you now. Because it wasn't Guyana and Jamaica or Makerel started anything. Makerel did not start anything. She has said way worse about other people. The person was coming at Jamaica just the same. Why do Jamaicans ignore it? Why do we ignore it? Why did we ignore it? We ignore it because it's water on the bridge. It matters not to us. We have a tough skin. And my advice to the Guyanese people, stay out of the kitchen if you cannot bake bread. You don't like heat, come out of the kitchen. Do not go into an avenue of which you're ill prepared for, you're overly sensitive, and then you're going to take offense and want to discriminate against an entire island, saying that you're clapping back. It's not going to take, because we're Jamaicans, we are built for this. In case you don't know, this is what Jamaica is about. We are built for it. Send a Trinidadian come, because at least we know the prettiest of girl in Trinidad can take blows and she can give it. You understand? They can take blows. Trinidad, if it's not Jamaica, it is Trinidad. Trinidad is tough like this for a small island. For a small island, no bigger than the parish of St. James. You understand? Trinidad can take blows, but Trinidad can also give it. So they wouldn't have come wilding out and acting all crazy on the internet because Jamaica or Makerel had said something about them. What they would do is something called clapback. It's not her fault. Her clapback is more power or more oomph to it than yours. Send someone else come to do the battle then. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And you're saying that she should not play her game. She is playing her game. That is what is putting her out there. Clearly her music isn't. You understand me? I was never a fan of Makerel. I was never a fan of that character. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it stands for. I don't know what space it's in. They took it and carried to dancehall, and this is what dancehall avenue do. And then they turn around and saying that people are doing this and people are doing this to their culture. Nobody's doing it. You guys take it and put it in dancehall. But that's another story for another day. In this situation, I have to support her. I'm not gonna throw a Jamaican under the bus simply because she says something that they don't like. You understand? Because she was doing that under the umbrella of a game. That's what she was doing it for. It's not like she came out and decided that she's gonna blatantly disrespect. A lot of things that she said she's ignorant of. It didn't make any sense either. And I know that we are Jamaicans, we would have gone harder. So it wouldn't have probably went viral because Jamaicans are known to hit back and hit with, terrible. We're like acid. Throwing volcano, we erupt. We do these things, you understand? So if you guys are sensitive, Guyana, just sit this one out. Go and play with St. Martin or Curacao or one of those soft island. You understand me? You can't come with Jamaica because Jamaica is built for it. You have to send either a Haitian or a Trinidadian. You understand? Because they're tough skin like us. In case you don't know, this is Jamaica. This is Jamaica. We are tough like that. So Miss Ifrica, I think that you should never have spoke about it if you weren't. I think you should have probably went live and inquire, and then the audience or the persons in the comment section would have told you where it stemmed from, or they would have come in your box and explain it to you. But you took a wrong avenue, and Makerel is gagging and roasting you now for it. I just hope that you look into it and see wherein it was your error, even though you don't like what she said, but it was your error and you went on an ignorant foot and decided that you're going to be blatantly disrespectful and go in on Makerel, and Makerel simply clap back. That's all I have to say about it. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Enjoy your day and may God bless you. Bye-bye.